and welcome everybody, and here we are with the Baldur's Gate 3 Early Access. Today we're just going to be taking a quick look at the character creator, seeing what is available to us in Early Access, and seeing what isn't available to us, because I know that they don't have all the races and classes and everything available. So let's see. Let's take a look at the races. There's elves, high elves, wood elves, and that's it. Okay, so we have the Drow separate. I was gonna say, where are the Drow? The Lothsworn Drow from Menzoberranzan, and the Seldarine Drow. I don't know much about these at all. This is very new to me. Tieflings. This is really exciting to see a tiefling here. Can we zoom in? Yes, we can. Lovely. Beautiful character creator, but something that is going to turn some people off is that you can only choose from presets. There is no like sliders and toggles with stuff like that. It's all preset faces. You can't adjust the nose independently from the lips and stuff like that. But honestly, I don't know. It doesn't really bother me. I mean, I'm role playing, so I don't necessarily need to make a character that looks like me. I'm fine embodying the character with my imagination and my creativity. I thought she was following the cursor for a second. We have humans. Githyanki. Dwarf. Ah, this is awesome. This looks really nice. Half elf. And halfling. So these are all the females. Let's look at the male versions. The male halfling. The male half elf. The male dwarf. Githyanki. Human. Drow. Tiefling. And the elf. So let's look at how the appearance is affected based upon the race. So let's go to head 1 and let's look right here. So we got head 1. So we got 6 heads we can see here for male elf. So head 1, head 2. Now if we change this from high elf to wood elf, it looks like we keep the same heads. It's just different features, different colored skin, different colored hair, which all that's changed anyways. Like this really does look like this. So could I take a wood elf and then just make it look like a high elf if I wanted to? Let's take the wood elf and let's just lighten the skin. And I don't remember what color the hair was. What color was the hair? Oh, this is the eye color. I'm an idiot. I was wondering why it wasn't changing. And I think the eyes were green. Wood elf, high elf. So different shade, but you get the point. I didn't get it exactly. So there's no way to change the body shape, the body size. It is just the face. So these are the heads for the elves. 6 of them. And then let's look at the tieflings. The Asmodeus. Mephistopheles. Forgive my pronunciation. Zerial tieflings. I don't have much experience playing with tieflings, so this is all new to me. This is like the typical tiefling that I'm used to seeing. But these are very interesting. Descended from the archdevil I can't pronounce it without pausing and bracing myself. Mephistopheles. These tieflings are gifted with a particular affinity for arcane magic. Zerial tieflings are from the Zerial bloodline, and they are empowered with martial strength and can channel searing flame to punish their enemies. So if we go and look at these heads, I'm assuming now that these heads are all going to be the same amongst the tieflings, just like the elves were, just with slightly different features like the eyes and possibly markings and stuff like that. So there's 5 heads for the tieflings. Let's check what the heads are for the drow. So we got 6 heads for the drow. Okay, maybe we should get rid of the hair first and just look at the head shape. What do you say? I feel like they all follow slightly similar patterns, even amongst different. Like, let's change this. So the female one is a little bit shorter. Let's see if the female has 6 as well. Female has 5. Okay. Interesting. And before we get ahead of ourselves, let's take a look at the female faces of the tieflings and the elves. There's some cute little tieflings, huh? Interesting. I hate how they don't start us on the first face. They start us in like head 3, head 4. Okay. Like they do have similar features even throughout the different races. Not even like amongst the different elves, but like you can see similarities between tieflings and elves, for example. A lot of that probably has to do with the fact that, you know, they're bipedal beings. So let's see. 5, 6, 7. Oh, humans. Humans are the favored race in Baldur's Gate 3. So we got 8 female heads. And let's look at the male heads for the humans. Oh, I can change the sex right here. I'm so stupid. Feel free to leave me a thumbs down for that one, for wasting your time. Head 1, head 2, head 3. Yeah, interesting. And we're going to take a look at all the hairstyles too in a second. And we're going to go through the voices. But first, let's just finish up with the heads. Get Yankees. Head 6. Head 1. So 6 heads, huh? Interesting. And the females. Head 2. Oh, she's really cute. I don't know too much about the Gith Yankees, but I have a feeling they're probably going to be pretty important in this campaign due to their rivalry with the you-know-what. This dwarf, it looks like, she looks almost like a doll. Head 5. Only 5. 5 for the dwarves. I noticed that they all got the little like freckles underneath the eyes. One of those, well, I don't know, are those freckles? Because this is freckles right here. These, what are these? I wonder if these are some important markings. Let's see if the males have it. The males don't have it, okay. So we got 5 heads for the dwarves. So there isn't too much to choose from, but that being said, it still does look really nice. This is really nice to look at. Now we have the half elves. Gonna have some pretty boys here. Did we even look at the... A drow half elf. Interesting. A wood, high, and a drow. So why don't they just put the drow with the elves then? If they bunch them with the half elves. So the half-elf male has 5 heads. And the female has only 4? Ooh. Now, yet again, this is early access. There's plenty of time for them to add new stuff. I'm excited to see like some orcs, maybe some half orcs. Excited to see where they go with this. This is incredible. This is really exciting. Because honestly, up until now, the best, in my opinion, D&D game is Divinity Original Sin 2, to be specific, but the Divinity Original Sin series. And you know, it plays a lot like D&D, but it was just lacking that like overall familiarity because it's not set in a D&D universe. It doesn't have a D&D like rule set. So only 5 half elves. They look very human-like, except, you know, they got the elf ears. And last but not least, the itty-bitty half guys. Let's see how many halfling heads we got. 6 for the males. A little bit of scruff. We're going to go through that in a minute. We're going to go through all that in a minute. I feel like I might have formatted this video poorly. Maybe I should have done it by race, but instead I'm doing it by features. But whatever. So those are the 6 heads for the males. And let's see, 6 heads for the females as well. Not bad. Overall, I'm very content with this. Like, I don't know. I'm not one that's too picky for character creators. Like, I run what I got. Run what you brung is what they used to say back in the day. Okay, let's go check out the voices. Female voice.
Hells.
Okay.
Something just woke up down here.
So I guess the male and female voices are not separate at all. They are tied together. So we're going to see if they are separated by race at least, or if there's just set voices for all races. I will say, though, that just from hearing this voice this one time, it sounded very similar to a Divinity Original Sin 2 voice. Let's listen.
A tidy slot, but no rune.
I believe this is most definitely the same voice actor from Divinity Original Sin.
The stone's less worn here. Recently uncovered.
Now, I want to say that I don't think it's bad that the voices are tied together, because you can have a little bit more fun with the voice, you know. You can have a female character with a male voice, or mix and match however you want. And in my opinion, diversity is never, ever, ever a bad thing.
Hells. Something just woke up down here.
A tidy slot, but no rune.
So it seems to alternate male, female, male, female.
The stone's less worn here.
So there's only 4 right now. Music's making it a little bit hard to hear. Please calm down, lady. We appreciate your calls, but we will heed them later.
Hells. Something just woke up down here. A tidy slot, but no rune. Stone's
Okay.
less worn here.
So there's not too many samples to choose from, but you get the gist of it. Let's see if the voices change with the race.
Hells.
No, they do
Something just
not.
woke up down
Okay, well then, I guess that's going to be it for the voices. Let's see what my favorite would be.
Slot, but no rune.
The stone's less worn here. Recently uncovered.
Hells. Something just woke up down here.
A tidy slot.
I really don't know.
No rune.
I really don't have any preference with that, but okay. Start with the elves. Let's take a look at the hairstyles. Let's see how many hairs there are total. The male and female hairs are going to be combined, which is a good thing. So there's 25 hairstyles total, it looks like. Starting off with bald. Zoom out a little bit so we can really see. Really pretty. So I'm glad that they didn't skimp out on the hair. I feel like if there is anything in a character creator that I'm like, oh, give me some options, it's probably going to be the hair. Oh, is this, what's her name? Alloy? Oh, we got physics too, kinda. Yeah, we got some nice physics. Because I really do feel like hair can really change the face. And there's also makeup. We'll look at that too in a minute. And we're going to have to look at the facial hair on the men. So it doesn't look like you can put facial hair on the female character, which is a little bit disappointing. It seemed like they were doing a good job with providing us with options and diversity and potential variations for inclusiveness. And it looks like that might be a little bit lacking. Like, this is Faerun. Why not? But overall, I like them. These do seem to be leaning more towards like the female side. And we're about more than halfway through it now, though. So let's see if these start transitioning to more like shorter styles. These are really cute. Just putting a quick cut in the video right here because during the editing process, I actually realized that I forgot to check out the other races to see if they have different hairstyles, and especially when it comes to races like the tieflings, obviously they have different horns. So let's take a look at those very quickly. We took a look at the elf, and the elf had, I believe, was the 25 hairstyles. That's what we looked at initially. So let's look at the tiefling. Let's see the horn styles. Let's see how many horn styles we have here. Not bad. And this just goes to show that even though this character creator doesn't really give us too much in the form of sliders and toggles and stuff, that there is still so much diversity here to just unpack, even in early access. 14 hornless. The hornless tiefling. I feel like there's something about a hornless tiefling. I don't know what it means, but it might be like a really sad thing. Like I said, I don't know much about tieflings, but I feel like their horns might be a source of their pride. So let's check the drow. I'm assuming their hairstyles will probably be very similar. Yeah, 25 hairstyles, so the same as the elves at least. Let's see if the humans have more. The humans have the same 25 hairstyles as well. Now the Githyanki, 29 hair, so the Githyanki actually get more hair. Unfortunately, I don't think I'll be able to tell which ones are different. This one looks like it might be one of them. It just looks more alien. But I might not be able to tell which ones are different because there's just so many. And I don't have them that well ingrained into my mind. For some reason, I'm feeling really drawn to the Githyanki race, and I don't know why. I feel I might play a Githyanki in this game. At least for the early access let's play. There's something about it that I am being drawn to. So some of these are different. I don't know which ones. Maybe you can let me know. 4, 5. A couple of them look different. Like this, with these like beads and stuff. They look very like tribal even. Then again, I don't know much about the Githyanki. The dwarfs, let's see how many hairs they have. 25, so sticking with the human. And let's see, 25 as well for the half-elf. And I'm assuming the halfling will follow suit. 26, okay. So I think it's this maybe. This looks a little bit different. It's 25. Yeah, 25 is the same as 25 on the humans and the elves. So I guess this is the one unique one for the halflings. And yet again, this is all early access, so all of this could change. But yeah, I just wanted to squeeze this in before we moved on to the next category. So yeah, back to your regularly scheduled broadcasting. Let's look at the tattoos while we're here. And then we'll move on to the facial hair. So what does this do? The intensity to like make it more subtle. Okay. And there's different colors. You can change it. Lovely. Let's make it a bit of a darker color so it shows up on the skin. Some really nice tribal markings. Some glyph type things. Oh. 8. Let's go back and look at 8. I'm liking these. I probably wouldn't put any tattoos on my character. At least not my initial one. I'm not sure what character I'm going to want to do. I'm probably going to want to do one of my characters that I made, like, in real life. That I've never really played because I always DM. So this will be my chance to actually play. I didn't see an option to remove the armor to see what's below. 16 tattoos. 16. Not bad. And now let's take a look at the makeup. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's a makeup preset. That's some type of dwarven makeup. Interesting. Like, I love stuff like that. Like, how did they think of that? How did they say, oh, this is the style of makeup that a dwarf will wear? Like, I wonder if it's just random, or if there really is like a fleshed out like backstory to that, like why they do that. Someone's been crying. Don't cry. It's okay. Going for the raccoon eyes. Gonna have some really awesome scene characters in this, harkening back to the good old day of the 2000s. 15. Not sure how many different options there are. That's it. 16. As soon as I say that, they always run out. They always run out just when I'm like, oh, how many more are there? So let's switch to the male. And oh, why is it? Because the elves are not allowed to have facial hair, but the humans probably can. So elves have no facial hair. So what happens if I switch to a female then? A female can have facial hair if it's a specific race. That is awesome. Like, that's like twice now that Larian has made me eat my words just going through this completely blind, where I'm like, oh, this is missing. That's a shame. So let's see. No beard. Facial hair 1. The scruffy Duffy. Love it. Facial hair 2. You're like, yeah, I've been around the block a couple times. Facial hair 3. Hello, I'm Captain Jack Sparrow. 4 is, what have I done with my life? 5 is the Fu Manchu. I like how it's like not even on the head. Like it's like doesn't even. It's like floating. Love it. Oh, this one's gonna be a twirler. Let's see if 8's a twirler. Nope. 8 lost it altogether. Oh, here we go. We're gonna get into some Gandalf shit now. I love it. I love it. I love the physics. Here we go. This is a pirate right here. This is some swashbuckler. Oh man, I'm getting excited for this game. So we got, how many was that? 12 facial hairs. I'm getting pretty excited for this game, man. Skills. I'm not going to really go into them too much. You know, that's going to be class specific. Abilities. If anyone is familiar with D&D, you know, you already know how this works. Feel free to pause if you want to read any of these. If anyone wants another video explaining how this all works and the role system and stuff, let me know. But I don't think that's something. Oh. Oh. So you can basically choose like a type of potential like love interest, that looks like. Interesting. Or who you dream of at night. I mean, whatever that means. I'm thinking it's a love interest. But let's go back here first, because I actually wanted to look at the clothes. Cleric clothes. Start off with like a chainmail. Wonder if you can choose your weapon at some point. Fighter. Some leather armor with chainmail. Is this a arrow and a long sword? Looks like a great sword, actually. Ranger is gonna be the short sword and the bow. And the rogue. Ooh, sneaky snack. The dagger and the bow. Like, I wonder if they actually start out with both. That's pretty good if so. Warlock is just the dagger. And the wizard with the "you shall not pass" staff. So, interesting. So what happens when we go like beyond this? So this is as far as you can go. It's just venture forth. So I guess that's gonna basically be it for this little dive into the character creator. If you have any questions, let me know and I'll see what I can dig up in here for you, because I know I missed some stuff. I don't want to be too thorough and bore everyone. I know most people are just interested in a lot of the aesthetics, so here you are. Here are the aesthetics. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Thanks for watching. Catch you later. So for anyone still here, I just wanted to thank you once again for watching this video. I'm never going to ask you to like or subscribe to this channel because, quite frankly, I find that an insult to your intelligence. You already know how this whole YouTube thing works. If you ever do decide to support the channel, however, I want to show my appreciation by giving back, and that is exactly why I am running a giveaway throughout the month of October for a Steam copy of Baldur's Gate 3 in early access. Check out the description and the pinned comment down below to find out more info on how to enter. Thanks again, everyone. See you next time.